Wild fishing, 4 stages when fish are hard to catch. Winter isn't the top. Fishing relies heavily on timing. If the moment isn't right, fish won't bite, and no amount of skill will work on fish that refuse to feed. Folk wisdom says weather is king, and in principle, it's the same idea. From a year-round perspective, spring and autumn are peak fishing seasons because water temperatures remain comfortable for extended periods, falling right in the optimal feeding range for fish. Summer and winter are tough for fishing. When water temperatures are too high or too low, fish eat less, and may even stop feeding entirely. Looking at specific timing, these were the most difficult periods for fishing last year. 1. Early spring. In early spring, you can mostly only fish for crucian carp, which are famously cold-tolerant. Even frozen water surfaces don't stop them from being caught. But there are 2 sayings about water temperatures for crucian carp fishing. First, cold is better than heat. Though crucian carp can be caught year-round, larger specimens are always caught in cooler periods. Second, when fishing for crucian carp in low temperatures, water temperature affects bites but isn't the deciding factor. Stability is key. Crucian carp will bite as long as water temperatures are stable, regardless of how high or low they are. However, early spring is marked by fluctuating temperatures, making fish extremely hard to catch. Spring is a peak fishing season, but early spring absolutely isn't. 2. Midsummer. Midsummer generally starts after the summer solstice, when minimum temperatures soar and daily temperature differences shrink, a sign that water temperatures are about to spike. In early summer, though daytime highs are warm, nighttime lows remain cool. The larger day-night keeps fish active in the morning and evening. Even moderately warm water combined with light rain will draw big fish near the shore. But in midsummer, light rain barely cools the high water temperatures, and without rising water levels, it's hard to know when to go fishing. Nights stay sweltering, making fishing possible but sweaty work. To make matters worse, mosquitoes are rampant at this time. 3. Early autumn. Autumn is also a peak fishing season, but early autumn isn't. Transitioning from midsummer to early autumn, temperatures don't change drastically. This is still the hottest time of year. However, early autumn differs from midsummer. While midsummer has frequent rain, autumn brings fewer rainy days, making early autumn's fish activity even worse than midsummer's. Though silver carp and bighead carp are still somewhat catchable in midsummer and early autumn, anglers risk heat stroke easily. Don't head out casually during this time. 4. Severe winter. Summer is an off-season for fishing, but early summer isn't. Besides milder water temperatures, it's around the spawning period for many fish, so they're not hard to catch. Winter is also an off-season, but early winter isn't. Crucian carp are more cold-tolerant than other fish and keep feeding through winter. Most fish eat heavily in late autumn to prepare for winter, then stop feeding soon after winter begins. But crucian carp feed most actively in early winter, with larger individuals moving to shallow waters to fatten up for the cold. Severe winter fishing is tough because crucian carp shrink their activity range, requiring anglers to find their hiding spots first. Though temperatures stay low in severe winter, as mentioned earlier, low temperatures don't stop crucian carp from biting. Unstable water temperatures do. So despite the cold, stable severe winter water temperatures mean decent catches once you find their hiding spots. What do fellow anglers think? Personally, I believe the hardest time of year to fish is early spring. Temperatures are low and unstable, so fish barely bite. Even on days they might feed, few want to go out and risk the cold. About the author, I'm a self-media blogger passionate about fishing and sharing tips. Follow me to exchange fishing skills and discuss all aspects of wild fishing. Like, save, and follow to never miss the next update.